Hey there. So, you're one of us, aren't you? Mind if I ask you a few questions? Question 1. When you travel, you usually... Well, if that's your idea of fun. Kidding. So, next question. When you're traveling, do you follow the itinerary or are you more spontaneous? Good to know. And what about politics? What would you do if you disagreed with our country's government? Oh, one last question. When you watch a movie, you do so to... But you might also watch a movie to... Haha, thanks. Good to know. And I guess you're like the other runaway teens, trying to flee Petria. It's really dangerous to cross the border. You have to be careful with the people you meet on the way, believe me. Don't go fainting on me, but each decision could shape your destiny and Petria's too. Okay, I guess it's time for you to hit the road. I hope you're ready.
I'm here at our nation's border under National Mountain, the site of the Black Brigade terrorist attack in '86. If you don't remember, hundreds died that day when a brigade truck carrying explosive devices crashed into the mountain, triggering its peak to collapse. In 2 months, on the same day as the nation's election, in the same spot where I'm standing, the 10-year commemoration honoring the victims will take place.
Give us all your darn money, bitch!
Yeah, all your darn money.
Robbery in progress. All cars in the area respond immediately.
Unit 2 here, on my way. Over.
President Tyrak, the man who built the border wall behind me, protecting our nation, will be there.
Protecting our nation? Ha!
This event promises to be a solemn moment, and a time to celebrate the announcement of our next president.
Ugh, total BS.
Of course, I'll be there live, giving you the real story as it unfolds. This has been GNN's Sonia Sanchez reporting live.
Unit 2 to Central. Come in.
I'm not a bad person.
That's enough. What are you looking at, Peach Fuzz? That's what I thought. I'm not really in the mood for a chat. But fine, go ahead. I'm everywhere these days, including Road 96. I'm working a case that requires it. You can, but I can't tell you. Unit 2 to Central, come in. Unit 2 to Central.
Hey. You gotta help me. She's taking me to the pits.
Where have you been living? The Iron Pits. Where are they saying teens caught trying to flee the country?
Turn around. And you, stay out of this. To the nearest station, but that's none of your business.
They're gonna send me to the pits to mine. I'll never see my family again. No! They're gonna brainwash me, beat me! I'm done!
Oh, you don't really believe that, do you?
Huh? Believe what?
That the teen work camp doesn't exist.
Ma'am, now's not the time for a discussion. I'm just doing my job.
We should. You don't seem like a bad person, officer. Just confused.
Confused? Ha! You liberals crack me up. Look, this is official police business. My car broke down, okay?
Kid, stop sticking up for her.
Sir, leave the kid alone. Look, I've heard the stories too, but they're false. Fake news.
Fake news.
I'm a mother. I'd never send a kid to a place like that.
Not intentionally, I know. But you are. What did you arrest this kid for?
Look, I'm not gonna... He was trying to cross the border, okay?
Then he's gonna end up, you know where. Whether you think they exist or not.
That's enough, sir. Now, both of you, please turn around. Unit 2 to Central. Come in. Unit 2 to Central. Where are they?
Citizens should be able to arrest cops. You know that? To keep them honest.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Can we pretend you never arrested me?
Quiet back there.
Actually, it's a good idea. Does anyone know you've arrested him?
No, but... Now that's enough! From everyone!
Please, officer.
Just get off at the next stop. That's all you have to do.
I'm not gonna say it again! Unit 2 to Central. Come in! Unit 2 to Central. Stop telling me what to do! All of you!
What's going on here? You woke me up.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
You've crossed the line!
Unit 2, this is Central. Everything okay? Over?
You can still do the right thing. Don't tell them about the kid.
Unit 2, are you there?
Unit 2 here! I just wanted to tell you I had some car trouble. I'm on the bus now. Over. Unit 2, I need a car to pick me up.
It's gonna be all right, okay? You're gonna vote, right? Well, you should. You know, that's another reason Tyrak sends you teens, you know where. So that your vote can't be heard. Spread the love, kid. What goes around comes around.
So I took off with no plan, thinking I could find a friend. Saying hi, shaking hands. I hope this moment never ends. It feels so good on the road and on my own, waking. Strange to touch, no looking back from.
Get your tapes and snacks here. Tapes and snacks. I am. That's why I'm selling this stuff. Well, it's expensive to be a runaway teen.
That's what it feels like to be free. Chasing butterflies and floating on the breeze. I got no doors and need no keys.
Look, just give me the money and I won't call the cops.
A guy got stabbed here 2 days ago, and they never came. The cops aren't gonna show for this.
I don't have time for this. Just admit you stole from me and...
I didn't do it. Everything's fine.
It's not fine. She broke into my office and stole from me. Who are you? Her attorney? No, I don't have proof. She turned off my security camera. She's a criminal mastermind. You teens, I don't need the hassle. I'm out of here.
You didn't have to do that, you know. I was handling it. Well, I was, okay? Anyway, welcome to the Night Skies Campground. If you like crappy trailers, this place is the best. Oh man, it's the worst, really. There's some cardboard around here, near Dancing Carl. He's like this guy who's weirdly competitive about dancing. You'll know when you meet him. Yeah, see you around, I guess. Hey, don't become roadkill out there, okay?
Hey, you got any money? Oh, well, hope you reached the border and all that.
Feel free to join if you can hang. No one can really dance with me. I'm on another level. But knock yourself out. See what I mean about not being able to dance with me? There's some cardboard right there beside that guy, but he's a snorer.
Kept inside so long, I've lost sight of right and wrong. When you left an open door, I couldn't help but explore.
Hey, wake up.
So I
Come hang out with me.
with no plan, thinking I could find a friend.
Up here.
Saying hi and shaking hands. I hope this this moment.
Hurry up!
It feels so good out on the road and on my
Come here. Sit with me. You don't have any marshmallows, do you?
back from
Sorry, I ask everyone that.
desert skies.
Anyway, it's nice to have someone normal around here.
The road is my home.
I left home at the start of the summer. I wanted to get out of Petria. Like you, I think.
That's what it feels like.
My dad thinks I'm on a big road trip. Truth is,
Chasing,
I'm never going back home again.
floating on the breeze.
To have a normal life? My dad says I'm lucky because I have a privileged life here. But that life disgusts me, especially now that I know.
It feels so good out on the road.
Never mind.
Waking up.
I don't know. Only about 1% of us do, or so I hear.
Desert skies and
And you know what happens to the rest. The pits, or worse. Where they send kids they think are gonna cross. Terrible things happen there. And I really hope I never experience them for myself. Well, enough about all that. Hey, why don't we play a little music? Let's play Bella Ciao. I used to play this all the time. You know. Don't be scared, man. Give it a shot. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, now let's try it with the music. I should be recording this. Okay, faster. My stomach All right. Yeah, all right.
It's 3 in the morning! Put that away before I come up there! That's it! Both of you are gone by sunrise! Understand me? And don't come back! Ever!
Oh man, that was great. I think he is this time, but don't sweat it. I was gonna leave anyway, but I'm just sorry for you. That's sweet, but I think I need to travel on my own. It's important to me, you know? Yeah, it's like we have to do this on our own, to become adults or something. Well, we should probably start packing, huh? Good luck out there. Oh, this is for you, to remember this moment.
haven't been sleeping well lately. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of long nights on the road. Whoa, hey now. No one touches my radio but me. Be lying if I said no. But let's talk about something else. You start, okay? Well, it's dangerous, that's for sure. I see. Oh well, get to the border. Then pick a lock. Get in one of the trucks at the gate. But don't make a sound. That part's very important. Found my tapes, huh? Each one comes with a ton of memories. Took one, did you? Well, just take care of it, all right? Hey now. God damn, this old line's tired. Not necessary. Starting to feel better already. Yes, sir. And I know some breathing exercises to activate 99% of the mind. I'll just do some of those and... good to go. But you should rest. Need your energy on the road. Go on, young lion. Ain't got all my fingers, but you're in good hands. I guess we did, didn't we? But you gotta get this cargo somewhere fast. Adult diapers. Uh-huh. Ah, you need to be covered in hair head to toe to drive Mr. Grizzly. Only one solution. You gotta make me an Omen Vitality. Get in the back. I'll explain. Sorry about the mess. I'm not the cleanest hombre. That's Connie, young blood. Beautiful, isn't she? Mind putting that back? That's a real valuable object. Pains me to say this, but Connie's no longer with us. She passed away 10 years ago, when the peak collapsed. That's how I lost these fingers, trying to get to her under the fallen rocks. But the truth is, I'd have given my whole arm, my whole life to save her. She was the wind in my sails. And I'll miss her for the rest of my days. Now I really need that drink. I'm gonna look for some hard rock. Time to dispel the darkness. Cucumber should be up top. Check for the beans at the bottom. What you need. The ginseng should be somewhere back there. Nice! You found the recipe. Just have to shake it now. Hell yeah! Good too! Woo! Those drums! Damn! Hey, my drink almost ready? Vitality! Go on, sip your line. We'll put hair on your mane. I knew you'd like it. Keep the recipe. It'll come in handy. Now, time to put the pedal to the metal. Welcome to ride with me further if you want. Your choice. Okay then, here we go!
Good to hear it. I'm so proud of you. Never tell me where you are. It's very important you never do that. I love you, son.
What can I do for you, kid? Yeah, CNRC, run. Got it? A cop working road control. You didn't know that? Man, you don't stand a chance.
Greg, I know we're all brigades here, but this teen is bothering me.
I do not. You should steal the creep manager's car keys. He keeps them in a room behind the diner.
Me too. But only one of us can win, dog. The other must be sacrificed to the gods of Palm. First to 3 wins. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Score against me? Aw, hell nah. Okay. Homie sees how it is. No one's ever beaten me. I'm gonna need a minute to process this. Defeat's hard to swallow. Luckily, burgers aren't. I make games, by the way. I've even sold some to this diner, but they screw me out of my rightful cut. Petria, ain't no meritocracy. Don't worry, they'll get theirs. Depends on your fiscals. But word is, there's a psycho cabbie dude out there. Oh man, that'd be kinda nice. I just had an idea. Time to take what's mine. Come on. Simple. There's a room in the back where they keep their cash. I should be able to hack in. Everything's gonna be fine. This isn't my proverbial first rodeo. Come on! Yo! This digicode is from the age of the dinosaurs. Made some sexy digicode tech. One day, scientists gonna study my brain. Boom! What'd I tell you? Oh man, Door closed behind us. Gonna re-trigger the digilock. Now, let's look for the dough. A lot of stuff in here. And it smells. Ugh, adults. Check the drawers. And the safe, too. Duh. Hold up. There's an article here on the attack. Bodies of certain brigades believed to be at the wall were never found. No way. My bio-parents might still be alive. Use my tech. This article is important to me for personal reasons. I hear someone coming! Hide! Shh! Be hella quiet!
Been in the back room lately? Looks different, like someone's been back here. Yeah, I'll check. Just give me a second. Bad news. It's empty. Okay, I'll sit tight. Uh-huh. Okay, bye.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Hey, who's in there?
Run!
Hold on, just whatever you took, give it back. It's your lucky day, kid. Get out of here before I change my mind.
And as a reminder, never stop to pick up hitchhikers, young or old. They could be dangerous. And that's today's Sonia Show. Thanks for tuning in.
my cigarettes are wet. Two guys are after me. They've been following me up and down these roads. Up and down. I'm starting to think they'll never quit. They want to put a stop to me. I can't let that happen. That's why I'm out here in the rain and not in my cab. They're close. They're too close. I think they're fans of hers. Twisted. Hey, something's wrong with your doors. Going to do that. Do you know why? That's why. You picked the wrong guy to pick up. You know that. Now drive. I've had a really bad day and could use some cheering up. So that's what you're gonna do. Cheer me up. I just want to have a little chat. So go on. Chat. What goes around comes around. I know that. You're already starting to bore me. Guess it's my turn to ask the questions. I'll tell you something else. I've been thinking about killing you. So better give me the right answers. Tell me, do you listen to the news often? Don't lie to me. I bet you were listening just before you picked me up. Tell me something else, and this is important. What do you think about Sonia Sanchez? That's how I feel. You're not just saying that, are you? Good. Sonia did something bad. Real bad. I don't want your sympathy. No. All I want is revenge.
Who else? Have you been listening to a word I've said? Because of Sonia, my sweet daughter is dead. She'll pay for that. She'll pay dearly.
I think you know that already. Just not the when and where. Like those two freaks after me.
She didn't move a finger to save her under those rocks. Not one. Nor did those brigades. They'll pay too. Stop the car.
I've decided what I'm gonna do to you. I'm let you live. But you are going to give me your car. I can drop you off somewhere if you'd like. It is raining. I'm sure, but don't ask me again.
Mixing drinks? Can I help you at all? Keep it down, kid. You want to get my wife and I busted? Can we trust you? Okay. You could try to convince a guard to let you enlist. You seem smart. Just follow the line of trucks to the gate. I hope you find your freedom, kid. We'll be rooting for you.
Special 10-year commemoration of the collapse. There's some never-before-seen footage there. Oh, just proof that the government had explosives rigged on the mountain.
Security checkpoint. Yeah, a little further. Stop. The door looks broken. What's that you got there? It's a movement detector. Oh, you don't need that. I'm not hiding. Then you got nothing to worry about. All good. Now pull up to the next checkpoint. Yeah. Good day to you, too. What's the dog for? We run an obedience school. What do you think it's for? Go on, girl. Go on.
Hey, what are you eating?
It's all clear. Nothing but boxes. Pull up to the last checkpoint. Fine. Breathing scanner. Impossible to beat. A little excessive, isn't it? Triple check system. New policy from the big man. Starting the scanner now. You're free to cross. Come right back after you deliver. Understand? To our warm and welcoming country, I'd be a fool not to.
Freedom. Nothing is more important, but there are many others in Petria still looking for it. and their journeys have only just begun.